Pasha Shemos, we're holding now a Shishi, 6th portion. Perek Daled, Pasuk Yud Ches. Vayelech Moshe, and Moshe went. Vayeshav al Yeser Yisrei. He returned to Yeser, his father-in-law. Vayemer Lo, and he said to him, Elchano v'ashuva el achaya sheba Mitzrayim. Let me go now and return to my brothers who are in Mitzrayim. Be'era o'edim chayim. Let me see if they are still alive. Vayemer Yisra the Moshe lech l'shalom, and Yisra said to Moshe, go in peace. Vayeshav el Yeser, Rashi says, little rishus, to take rishus from him. Because he swore to Yisra that he would not leave Midian except with his permission. Yisra had 7 names. Ruel, Yeser, Yisra, Kain, Yechiviv, Shever, Patio. Vayemar Hashem al Moshe b'Midian. Hashem said to Moshe in Midian, Leich shuv Mitzrayim. Go return to Mitzrayim. He meisu kol anashim hamavakshim es nafshecha. For all the people who tried to kill you have died. Rashi says, who are the people? Mi'aim, who is that? Dasan and Abiram. This is Dasan and Abiram. Chayim hayu. Really, they were alive. El shiyardim necheseim. Rather, they lost all their property. V'ha'ani. Somebody who was a pauper, somebody who was poor, choshuv kameis, is considered dead. Vayikach Moshe ish teves banav. Moshe took his wife and his sons. Vayarkiveim ala chamber, and he mounted them on a donkey. Vayoshev artzi Mitzrayim, and he returned to the land of Mitzrayim. Vayikach Moshe's mateh alehim biyodeh, and Moshe took the staff of Hashem in his hand. Rashi says, Al chamor chamor hamiyuchad. This is the designated donkey. Hu chamor shechavash Avram al kedis Yitzchak. This is the donkey that Avram saddled for the binding of Yitzchak. Hu she'asid melech hamashiach ligolos alav. And this is the one whom Mashiach is destined to appear. Shenemer ani varich val chamer, humble and riding on a donkey. Chronological order is not strictly adhered in the Hashem said to Moshe, when you go to return to Mitzrayim, see all the signs that I have placed in your hand. And perform them before Pari. And I will strengthen my heart, and I will not send out my people. Rashi you should know that with this intention that you go, that you shall be steadfast in my mission to perform all the signs before Pari, and you should not be afraid of him. He did not say this in reference to the 3 signs before. He said to do this before the Yidden in order that they should believe him. But we don't find that he did them. Rather, it's the signs that I'm destined to put in your hand in Mitzrayim. When Pari speaks to you, now, when you speak to him, I will have already placed him in your hand. You shall say to Pari, Hashem so said to Hashem, my firstborn son in Israel. When you hear that his heart is hard and he refuses to send the Eden out, and thus say to him, this is an expression of greatness. I too shall make him a firstborn. This is the simple pshat. The Medrash says, here Hashem acknowledged the sale of the birthright which Yaakov bought from Esav. Chav Gimel, so I say to you, Shalachas b'ni ve'avdeni, send my son so that he will worship me. Atimoyin l'shalchoi, but you refuse to send them out. Anuich yehidik, I am going to slay. As bincha b'chinecha, your firstborn, Zavash v'emer elecha b'shtachusay shalmokim. This is in Hashem's name. This is the last plague. But he warned them partly about it first. Behold, Hashem deals loftily in his power. A man of flesh and blood who seeks to avenge himself against his fellow, concealing his plans, so that he shall not seek rescue. But Hashem deals loftily with his strength, and no one is able to escape from his hand except by returning to him. Therefore he teaches him about possible punishment and warns him to do tshuva. Now he was on the way in an inn, and the Lord met him and sought to put him to death. Rashi says, Moshe was on the way. Malach wanted to kill Moshe because he did not circumcise Eliezer's son, because he was neglected. He was punished by death. He was to be punished by death. Tanya, Tanan and Brisa. Amr of Yosef. Basically said, Chas v'shalom le'esrasha ala Omar. God forbid, Moshe did not neglect, but he reasoned. If I'm going to give him a bris now, it's going to be a sakana for the first 3 days. So he said, if I go in 3 days, if I go now, then 3 days is going to be a sakana. If I want to go, but Hashem commanded me to go now, so why was he punished? Because he first busied himself with the details of the lodging. Sefer Nedarim, this appears in Sefer Nedarim. The serpent, the angel turned into a snake and swallowed Moshe from his head to his thighs, and then spit him out and swallowed him from his feet to his private parts. If it should be Shvi Amila, when Tzipor understood, it's because of the failure of the circumcision. So Tzipor took a stone, Atichas his Erlos Banan, and severed her son's foreskin, Ataga Levaglev, and cast it to his feet. Atamer, and she said, Kichasan Dabim Atali, for you are a bridegroom of blood to me. So Rashi, the Tiga Levaglev, Yishlach Chuti Lefnei Raglev Shemesha, she cast it before Moshe's feet. Atamer, and she said, Albana, about her son, Kichasam Dam Atali, for you are a bridegroom of blood to me. Ata Yisi Goyim Lias Chasan Shali Nirtzach. Alecha, you were a cause that my bridegroom will almost be murdered. Heirik Ishi Atali, you are to me a slayer of my bridegroom. Vayidaf mi meno, so you released him. Also Amra, then she said, Chasan Domim Lamulas, a bridegroom of blood concerning the circumcision. She says, Vayidaf Hamalach Eveno, Azevinu Sha'amila Balarge. The Malach released him, then she understood, as because of the circumcision, that he had come to slay him. Amra Chasan Damim Lamulas, Chasani Hayanirsach Aldvar Milo. My bridegroom would have been murdered because of my circumcision. Lamulas Aldvar Mulas, concerning the circumcision, Shem Dover, this is a noun. Alam Mishameshes Lashon Al, and the Lama serves as an expression meaning concerning. Omar Parliv of the name Neshav, Oglas Tirgan Dam Al Dam Hamilo. Amar Shem Al Aaron, and Hashem said to Aaron, Leich Tigras Mesham et Barat, go towards Mesha to the desert by Yelach, and he went by Yishir Bar Leim by Yishaglei. He met him on the mountain of Hashem, and he kissed him. By Yagan Mishal Aaron is called Divrei Hashem. Asher Shloch Moshe told Aaron all the words that Hashem which had sent him. It's called Isis Asher Tzivon, and all the signs that he commanded him. Veilach Moshe Aaron by Yas was called Zikanim, and he saw Moshe and Aaron went and they assembled all the elders of the children of Israel. By Dabar Aaron is called Devarim Asher Dibra Hashem al Moshe Yas Isis De'am. And Aaron spoke to all the words of that Hashem had spoken to Moshe, and he performed the signs before the eyes of many people. By Ya'amein Ha'am, the people believed. By Yishmu, and they heard. That Hashem has been Yisrael, that Hashem had remembered the children of Israel. Chitas said on him, and he saw their afflictions. And they kneeled and they bowed themselves.